What's going on, guys? Monty here, and we are back with a brand new video. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the brand new game called Atlas, which is in some relation to Wildcard. I believe it's their sistering studio or something is creating this game, blah, 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 blah. Basically, it is another Ark ripoff, if you would like to label it that, and I'm not saying that it's going to be bad, or I'm not trying to paint it as a bad picture, but if you think about it, Ark worked with Snail Games, and they made Dark and Light. They also made PixArk, which are two complete ripoffs of Ark, if you want to label them that. I'm not saying that in a negative way, I'm just saying that they do recreate games pretty often using the same mechanics, the same features, the same different, like, you know, similar things. They share the assets between the games, which is perfectly fine, and I do enjoy that because it makes the games more fun if they take the good stuff. But I was just pointing out that it is still sort of a ripoff of Ark just because it is using some of its assets. Now, this game is coming on December 13th for $30 only to Steam. It's not going to be on Xbox or PlayStation 4. They usually do this, or at least they did this with Ark. They went through the early access phase and then it turned into $60, which is what they said that they're going to be doing. They also say that they're going to add in cosmetic items towards the end of the early access period for in-game. You can get them in-game, but you can also pay to get them as well, which is cool. That's awesome. At least they're not charging pay to win or anything like that. I don't imagine Wildcard would stoop that low because I think that's how they would actually kill their own game. They do a lot of bad things and they do mess up a lot of things, but pay to win, making their game to pay to win would completely kill it and it would be terrible. But they are really hyping this game up to the max possible way, like any game I've ever seen them hype up. They never hyped up Dark and Light so much. They never hyped PixArk so much. They are hyping this game up to be so much bigger and better than Ark, and it's sort of not, I'm not enjoying that just because during this interview, and I'm reading this all off of PCGamer.com, and this was when they were talking with Jesse and the people at Wildcard Studios and stuff like that. And the thing is that they said that this is going to be a 1,200 times the size of a single Ark server. That's the server size of the Atlas game. It's going to be one server, and that's all it is. It's going to be one gigantic, humongous server, and everybody's going to be playing on the same exact one with a humongous open world region just to explore, build bases, tame creatures, and do cool things like that. And honestly, from the trailer, it looks really dope, and it does look really cool, I'm not going to lie, and it looks very different from Ark. But you can still tell that they did completely just take assets from Ark, but they did use them in a cool way. Some of the things that I saw was a stone building in there, and it looked literally exactly like Ark, which I thought was pretty funny. But yeah, they even mentioned that you can tame Dino, or not really dinos, but creatures in this game, and cool things like that, which I thought was very cool. But a lot of this seems so much like Sea of Thieves, which probably everybody's relating this to. If you guys never played Sea of Thieves, think of it as just any standard pirate game. You sail the seas, you're a pirate, you have a sword, you have a gun, and you just kind of shoot people, shoot cannons at other people's pirate ships, and that's what this really seems like. They also say that you kind of get like template ships and stuff like that, like a small, medium, and a large ship, and other cool things like that. And like I said, they're hyping this game up very large. They're trying to say this is going to be so much bigger than Ark, and it's going to be so gigantic. And like I said earlier when I was saying that I don't really like that, the reason I don't like that is because I feel like it might kind of reduce the hype away from Ark, and I don't feel like this game may last as long. We've seen this with Dark and Light, we've seen this with PixArk. These games do not last very long, although this seems like they are trying to push this game as hard as they can, so I honestly kind of do think that it has a chance of making it, but I don't feel like they should take away from the Ark's community, which I feel like is what they really are doing here. Although people are bored of Ark, so this hopefully will pick up the bored player base as well, and maybe bring a bunch of the old Ark players back and have them into this game. They mentioned in this article about having a government system put into place. I'm hoping that this is more in-depth than a tribe system. It even talks about having people specifically work for you, farming for you, and doing cool things like that. It also mentions that you can have AI follow you and work for you and even be on your pirate ship as well, which I think is very cool. It's basically automated people that just farm for you, work for you, defend you, and do really cool things like that. So towards the end of this article, they say the idea is that one day players will log into Atlas and find a populated and lively world driven entirely by the whims of its players. Now, Doesn't that sound quite amazing? I mean, in my opinion, that sounds very, very intriguing, and that, of course, like, everybody would want to see that. That sounds very cool, but the thing is that I can guarantee 3 months into the game, 2 months, 3 weeks, a year, this is not how it's going to be. It's not going to be how we wanted it, and I don't think it's going to go as expected. I cannot wait to see what comes with this game. Honestly, the thing that I'm most excited for is to see how the studio takes care of this game. Are they going to be like Wildcard on Ark and not fix the major issues or address the major issues or postpone updates and do a lot of the major failures that Wildcard did, or are they going to try and start fresh, make an actual good company, have a good reputation, and be liked by their community, and maybe they're just trying to go under a new name, but who really knows? Now, further down, at the very end of the article, it says, if Atlas proves just to be as popular, I can't imagine what kind of wild shenanigans 50,000 players will get up to. And, yeah, that's crazy. If you think about it, if there's only one server, and if you look at Ark, I mean, if we go on Steam charts right now and look at the top games currently on Steam, Ark is the 9th most popular game. It's actually one place behind Rust with 42,000 live people on it currently. So when Atlas releases, if there are 42,000 live people all in the server at once, that would literally be insane, and that would mean that the world and the map have to be gigantic. I mean, that's actually really crazy, and that sounds so cool. Now, I'm very excited about this game. I don't know if you guys can tell by just the sound of my voice, but I am generally excited for this game. I am always excited for new Wildcard games, or Ark crossover games, or take an asset from Ark games, or Ark ripoff games. You know what I mean? The other games that Wildcard works on with snail games, stuff like that. I'm always excited for it. Do I ever think it's going to go that well? No, because it's Wildcard. I've played Wildcard's games for 2 years now, or probably more, honestly, and they never cease to... They never actually do good. They always fail at something. They always mess up terribly, and it's never a surprise. I mean, with Extinction recently, you guys saw the craziness with that, and they still haven't even fixed all of that, and it's Wildcard. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm excited. Don't get your expectations too high. You never want to do that when it comes to Wildcard. They are not a reliable gaming company or anything like that, and I would not get your hopes up, but I am definitely excited. Are you guys excited? What do you guys think about this? Are you guys excited? Are you guys going to get it? Are you guys going to play it? I know a lot of you guys who watch me play on console, so you guys are probably not going to be able to get it, but you guys are probably excited for it as well. Tell me in the comment section down below, because I really would like to know. Anyway, if you guys do want to see me playing Atlas, then make sure that you guys smash the like button, and even leave me a comment down below if you guys want to. Tell me that you guys want to see it. And also, if you guys are new around here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Anyway, dudes, give me your thoughts down below in the comments now. I want to hear you guys. Anyway, I hope that you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.